People are conditioned to present their best selves on the internet, especially on social media profiles, as a new way of keeping up. Usually, people don't show negativity in their life on social media because they only post the good parts of their life. A false image is created where their life seems better than someone else. They tend to distinguish themselves from their friends and others, and worry about the number of followers they gain, retweets, and likes they received on their post, which seem like a tool for telling people about ourselves and creating the impressions on us.
First of all, I would say it depends on what's the purpose of using social media, right? Because people have different motivations, different reasons for using it. That also will influence people's frequency of engage in social media, and also who they interact with on social media platform. Sometimes it can be, if you want to be, for example, an internet celebrity, and that's going to be like general public who you never know, you never got a chance to meet, then you interact there. For example, they want to be famous over internet, right? That will definitely change their identity. Or they want to make more friends outside of the offline world with their real friends cycle. They want more, meet strangers, interact with people with their virtual cyber friends. So that can change their identity perception about who they are and which group they belong to. Or people who want to use it for some other purpose, like more socialization, interaction purpose, especially, for example, online dating, something like that. They definitely want to present the best self, even sometimes it might be very different from who they are in the offline, the real world life, so that there can be some discrepancies. It's really tons of reasons. It can be for the reasons of the advancement of technology, make everything accessible with their mobile phone, like which they can carry everywhere. Secondly, social trend. If all your peers are like the reference groups, like in research we talk about that, people who you think are important to you, most likely for teenagers will be their friends at school, or just friends they know at their age, similar age. So if everybody is using that, it's very likely they will start to use it as well. So they will be obsessed with it because every friend is online. That's the social normative influence. That's my research area.
So they shape an online identity to be admired by their peers. Because they are so often defined by the amount of attention they receive on social media, they lose sight of who they are.
The dynamic for people's interaction or communication has been completely changed after the appearance of the internet. Like, we no longer just do interpersonal communication face to face. We even don't call each other because we have other ways to communicate. We just have different or multiple choices. So I guess that's also the reason why people tend to use different ways to present themselves. Also, you can present more three-dimension you. You can do vlog nowadays. You can do videos. You can like vivid platform rather than just your voice, your photos, everything, or even nothing. So from the communication perspective, they have a better platform to present themselves. And nowadays people want to show themselves. It's like privacy is nothing for them. They just want everybody knows every single moment, every single movement in their life.
Technological information continuously presents the perfect image that changes people's thinking, behavior, attitude, and makes them unsure about what they want to become. They attempt to express the ideal aspects of the self by posting the perfect image. And sharing image of the self in the same way comes from a level of self-respect. and creates different impacts on personal identity, feeling depressed, and self-esteem. The impact may appear in changing their daily lifestyles, such as personality, clothing, eating, and even the type of friends.
I used to watch I think very short documentary about a net celebrity, how her life is. So she has been quite popular. I think she's a Japanese, or she's Asian anyway. But she was talking about how she actually need to, like, one perfect photo in the background. She actually took 2,000 photos in order to pick up one photo, the best one. And then she had to pretend to, like, just took that very unintentionally, you know what I'm saying, in the supernatural way, but to actually get that one, super difficult. So later on, she decided to review herself, like the real face, the real herself online, and then she just started to see the followers dropping, as of course it's more like a exaggerated situation, the dropping, and until the followers are zero. There are tons of studies about how perceptions obtained from social media presence, things like that, can actually cause some misperception in people's mind. For example, the beauty standard, because nowadays you will see more girls, they're trying to present a better self. So they would do a lot of Photoshop or picture editing or even video editing to make themselves look perfect. But then actually in reality, they are never the outstanding one. They're never the one people all regard as the most beautiful one. Nowadays, that kind of influence, where those, we call them internet influencers, they can actually significantly, substantially influence how people perceive different things. Like you said, like what they wear. If you start to showing off what you have, like clothes or even luxury lifestyle, things like that, people will start to wonder, oh, why this person at my age can start to enjoy such a life? What's the reason? What's the best way to make money, right? So they can start to question about that. But that's not real life. But that might create a lot of, like, bad examples for people at her age who were supposed to work hard. Now they're trying to figure out what's the best way, what's the fattest way to obtain a life like that.
People spend hours a day forming identity for themselves to be accepted and followed. Some of Facebook and Instagram users express themselves like celebrities' expression of the self. If something a celebrity is doing on the internet gives them a lot of attention, women are bound to think it's something they should do as well.